Hello. Are you excited? Okay. We are going to have a good session here with my reader. Our panel it's about develop customers, consumer, and yeah. My name is Osiana Sanga. I'm a mother, wife. I have 2 kids, and I'm doing this business full time. I'm a very total testimony of this business. I start this business when I have nothing. Nothing. I had nothing when I started this business. I was invited, and the only thing I needed at that time was school fees, because I went to university when I don't have school fees. So I saw this business has changed a lot of students, a lot of people. I have a positive attitude and dream, and I decided to do this business very serious. And because of positive attitude, my life changed. Okay, so here I have my beautiful lady. They can share also their ID. Stella.
Hello. Hello, Eagles. Okay, my name is Stella Mrema. I'm a mother of 3 kids. I thank God my last born is 8 years. I'm a very, very happy and excited distributor of Neolife. I started this business 4 years back when I was a hawker, selling perfume in the street. But look today, I'm international business builder, standing in front of you people who are very, very credible in my life. I'm so humbled. I thank God that people say life starts at 40. And just imagine I'm turning 40 next year, September, having this wonderful opportunity. To me, glory to God.
Good morning, Diamonds. My name is Aune Kalume, the most excited Neolife distributor in the room, all the way from the land of the brave, Namibia. Yes. I am a wife. The handsome MC is my dear husband. I'm the only wife, in fact. And our home is blessed with love and 4 beautiful children. By profession, I'm an accountant that I do full-time. While on part-time for the past 17 years, my husband and I have been doing Neolife, and it has been a journey and a half. Now, I joined Neolife, it's me who started. I joined Neolife because I wanted money. I grew up from a very poor background. I am raised by a single mom after I lost my dad just at the age of 10. And unfortunately, he was the only breadwinner. So we suffered in poverty badly. But my mother has been encouraging me that if you want to have a good life, go to school, study hard, and you get a good job. I got a good job, ladies and gentlemen. I went to university. I got a degree in finance and accounting. I got a good job. But you know what? After I got a good job, it made me the only breadwinner in the family. And I want to tell you, poverty and we were not moving closer, apart our ways. And that is why I realized I need extra income. And I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this business, the money that we have made, amazing. But it's not only the money, a lot more. This is just a fantastic business opportunity. Thank you.
Wow. This is so exciting. So we want to share about developing customer ads. This reminds me when I started business. I saw the price list. After starting the business, I heard the prices are there. So after that, what I understand in the business, I'm supposed to talk to people. People will start the business. My business will grow. I'll make a lot of money. So when I came out and starting selling, talking to people, so many people told me that those products are very expensive, what and what and what. So it was very hard for me to do even 100 PV. Me, I used to talk a lot of people. I can talk, I have confidence, I can talk to, but I don't know even how I did 100 PV, but what I remember, I became a manager. So Stella, tell us, how do you develop a customers?
Thank you, Osiana. Okay, to me, I talk to everyone. Every day, I make sure I talk to people. To develop customer, you have to know the needs of them and to offer the solution. And the solution is our products. People, they are everywhere. Me, I wake up and I do this business manually. So when I go to make my hair, my nails, wherever I go, I make sure whoever is near me, I know her need or his need. So sometimes I can make like I'm talking to someone in my phone, but the target is this one. So, what I can advise is you have to make sure you know all informations, you know all the products, you know, because people have problems. People have problems and we have the solution. So me, I talk to everyone. I talk to every people. Wherever I meet them, I give the solution. So thank you.
Okay. Let us come back to Ines. Ines, can you tell us how do you retain your customer?
Okay.
I know some people here, they have customer, but every month they are looking for new customer. For you, how do you retain your customer?
Okay, retaining customer is very easy because for me personally, really, I make it very intentional to own, the mission of New Life, to make an impact. So I decided that for me to make an impact, I have to be very intentional. So just like Stella, I listen a lot to people's need because, one of the world's biggest challenge today is health. Now, if I have a customer that I gave a product maybe last month, I always make sure that I follow up on them. How are they doing? If that product, if they are using it the correct way that they have, they were supposed to use, and by following them up and truly care for them, you always retain. And if you perhaps maybe gave them a product for cleaning, you can introduce another range or another product, and it's helping me a lot. And nowadays, I really also focus on the biggest challenges, especially like a cancer or something like that. When you give a customer, like for example, cancer patient, when you just give them Pro Vitality and Phyto Defense, it's just doing wonders. And when you follow them up, they will really tell you like, we are doing better and I'm improving. And then you can say, okay, now you can even add. You can remove now the toxins from your home, and you can start now cleaning your house with LDC and Super 10. By that, you'll be having your customers forever, and you can keep on servicing them. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, let us go back to Stella. Stella, in our team, we have the downline who complain they are not selling. I'm not selling, I'm talking to people, I'm not selling. Then they do then we have another downline also who say that, how do you help them to get the camera? Who say they don't know where to sell. Some of them, they say that I'm not selling. Then another one, they say they don't know where to get customer. So how do you help them?
Thank you, Osiana. Okay. To me, what what first of all, you have to understand as a leader why they don't sell. Because to sell, you have to sell yourself first. Your image, what you have in your head. Do you believe what you have? So if you have the confidence of the products, you see what we saw from that beautiful lady from Mozambique when she was doing the demonstrations of Super 10. She was very confident of what she has. That's why she was building that board with, you saw, with energy, because she understands that Super 10 will work. So first of all, they have to have the confidence. The confidence, if you don't know what you're going to say, still it is a problem. So first of all, I have to know that my team, my downlines, do they have the right informations? Second, I have to know, we are from everyone come from the background, different background. So you have to make sure they understand that their image is everything. If you are not looking good, you will lose the confidence to your customer. Really? Okay. So for example, me, I learn from my leaders. Even we Eagles, we can learn from Charlie and Alta. You see, every time when we meet with Charlie and Alta, they do the demonstrations of these products. That doesn't mean that we don't know LDC, we don't know Super 10, but actions, speak louder than words. So we have to show our downlines to make sure they know how to do the best demonstration. Do they do the demo to their customer? Do they have the right information? Do they have a good image? Do they know how to speak? We have to learn each and everything and duplicate to our team. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I can add some small tip about selling. When you are going to talk to customers about your product, don't say it is cheap or expensive. So many people, they talk about our product that, oh, it's very expensive. But however the customer might say it's expensive, don't say it's cheap. Because there are some people who don't like cheap things. Okay? So don't think that when you say it is cheap, everyone will buy because it's cheap. You can talk about the unique. You can say this product is very unique. It's very quality. You will not get it anywhere. You can defend your product in the other world, but don't agree if it is cheap or it is expensive. But you can depend. You can what? Another things you can say if you want to get to develop customer. When you are talking to the people, don't say, some people they can ask him, are you sure this product is going to work? Are you sure it's going to do the things which you tell me? You have to say yes. When you are not sure what you are selling, it means if you are not sure, how about the customers? Okay? Because there is some customer, like maybe you are talking with someone who is sick, maybe he's diabetic or cancer. He can say, are you sure I'm going to be very okay? Some people, they say, okay, I'll come back. Okay, you try, you use it. You have to make sure you are assured what you are talking about. You say, yes, it is going to work. It has helped so many people. It can work also for you, okay? So when you are going to sell the product or you want to develop customer, make sure you are assured of what you are talking about. And Rusty, don't say no. Sometimes even the customer might be wrong. Eh? I can give you one example. One day, me with my downline, we went to the shop to buy a bicycle. My downline was pregnant, so we are going to buy a bicycle for her kids. When we reached there, we went to the first shop. Then we ask, hey, this bicycle, it's how much? Then they tell us the price. So I said, okay, can we get a discount? That person said, no, there is no discount. Because you know what, that thinks it can give you bad what, Okay. So me, I told my dad, let's go in another shop. But because he said no, when we go to another shop, then we ask it, the same bicycle, how much is this? Then that person told the same price like the other person told us. But do you know what he did? He just take that bicycle and do like this. You know how it is hard, it is solid, it is strong. Even he tried to sit in that bicycle. I'm older, but I can sit. You know how it is strong, So when you are selling, you don't need to say no. Like maybe you are selling Super 10. You can even spray in that fridge of your customer. When you are at warehouse, you can see here, there is toilet. This is public toilet, but there is a good smell, You need to convincing, but don't say no in anything. Try to use those good words, okay? You will sell. You need to be excited, smiling, You need to be smiling, excited. You can have small knowledge about the product, but excitement can make some people to buy your product. You need to smile, to ruffle, whatever. Okay, so my people, can you tell these people anything?
Wow. Yes, you can see the excitement. Really, all I want to tell you is like we have a lot of people who said it's so hard to share or to sell the products. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that it's only in our minds. It's very, very easy to do, to share these wonderful products. And the good thing about it, you don't have to exaggerate about our products. They work. To be honest, all Neon Life products are working fantastic. You don't have to worry about, this is not the fat cook where you said maybe tomorrow it will come out floppy or it have too much sugar or the system is already done. That recipe of 3NN, there is no room for improvement. It's just for you to go out and talk with confidence because our people outside there, they need what we have. And taking care of yourself, as just Stella said, it's going to help you also to sell. Because when people are looking at you looking good, they know that you are using the product. And when you can share with them the product, they will believe by looking at you. Thank you very much.
Okay, I know each and everyone here need customer, so you have to make sure you have a good relationship. Your attitude, control your attitude wherever you meet a customer. But a good thing that I want to tell you is if you do right, you do once. If you do wrong, you do always. Give them the right informations. Keep it.
Okay, thank you so much. And lastly, I want to tell you that all business people in this world, they are selling. All the richest people, they are selling. So you need to sell. You need excitement. You need to sell. You need money. And in Neolife, they are paying us because of the movement of the product. So product, they are supposed to move there at the warehouse so that we can get money. Okay.